Hey guys, this is Sunday 1520 back with another ROBLOX Scripting tutorial. I know it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I put up my last one, but from now on I'm going to try to get them at least once a week, because school gets me pretty busy. I can't put them up as often as I used to. So yeah, and sorry about my voice today guys, I'm got a pretty bad cold, so yeah, that's that. For now, since I already taught you guys pretty much the basic part of scripting, I'm going to get into like little projects now that'll teach you further concepts. So the first little project we're going to do is, I don't know what it is. First one we're going to do is admin commands. And so yeah, that's a pretty cool addition to your game, just that for testing purposes online, and if you really don't like people or you want to cheat in your own game, like, who knows. But admin commands are a good way to moderate your game and do other cool things. So I'm going to put a little script in this workspace here, and there's a couple things I'm going to teach you before we go for this. So first tutorial, today we are going to do for IV in pairs. It's the in pairs part that you guys don't know. You guys know the basic for loop. But what we're going to do here is a bit different. So first of all, you guys know all of our tables. We're going to make a table called admins. So obviously you're going to want me as one of your admins, because you know who wouldn't. And we also want you guys as an admin. And yeah. So those are our admins, and I put the wrong bracket. Alright, and then for purposes later on in this, I'm going to have something called like string values, string v, and it's going to be called yeah as well. Our string value is going to be yeah. So anyways, here's where we start off. You guys know all about tables and variables, so if you don't get this, you need to go back. But yeah, so here we go. For IV in pairs, so I'm just going to finish off this line. Admins do. Alright, so for IV in pairs, so what I is going to, and I guess I should start here. So right here is the table, so the admins table, so it's going to access IV in pairs from the table admins. So what this part does is, and because it's a for loop, it's going to go through it until it reaches like the maximum, because you know how the old one was for like I equals 110, and once it counts to 10, it's done. I didn't mean to do that, sorry. So yeah, in this one, it'll go through the full table and then end. So I will equal the index number, and that's why the standard, you can use anything you want here. It can be like IG if you want, but people use I and V because I index V value. So the index of the first one will be 1, Sunday 1520 will be 1, because remember, indexes of tables, this is 2, this is 3, because it's whatever thing comes in order, and V is going to be the value, which is why we make that variable V, just to make sense, and V will be Sunday 1520 on the first one. So what we want to do, just for testing purposes right now, is print V. Alright, so quit out of that, play script. Oh yeah, that's kind of obvious. I didn't end it. Dory. Alright, so Sunday 1520, you guys, yeah. So that's IV in pairs. If V is the value, so printed all the values, because it's a for loop, it'll go through the table until it reaches the end, so it prints all the values. So there's another thing I'm going to teach you, because this is sort of like getting into strings as well. So what we want to do here is, there's this thing, this cool thing you can do with strings, where you put dot, I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but if you put those two little hyphens there, and then everything you put can just be like notes, and the script doesn't actually run it. But anyways, if you use dot dot, what it does is it transfers it so that you can put a variable or a table or something in your string. So here, it's best to explain with an example. So print I. So if we say print I, just like that, it'll print I, which will be 1, and then 2, and then 3, because it's the index. If we put dot dot, so dot dot means we're connecting it to a new thing. So what also is going to be in this print is that, so it'll print I, and then after I, it'll print space, comma, space, because we got the double dot there. It connects the two and puts them into one value that's going to be printed. You can do this to make variables as well. And then we're going to print V. So it'll be I, which will be 1, and then it'll be a space, comma, space, and then it'll print Sunday 1520. And it'll do that for all three of these. So that's what dot dot does. It connects them. Connects the two values. Or however many, because see we have 3 here. So, exit all of that, play it, 1 space, comma, Sunday 1520, 2 space you guys, 3 space, comma, space, yeah. So, yeah, that is that. So, what this is used for, when you have a table in admin commands, you're going to want to check if the person is in admin. So, I'll leave that there. But what we want is, I'm just using string value here as a variable, just so that we can practice with it. So if string value equals, let me see here, equals V, because it'll go through and it'll do V each time. So if the string value ever equals V, then we're just going to get it, oh yeah, 2 equals signs, what am I doing? Print done. Alright, and actually, let's add this to our knowledge on that connecting thing. So we're going to print v dot dot space is one admin. There we go. So if string value, which is yeah, equals one of the things in here, so it's going to run through this, it won't be this, it's going to run through this, it won't be that, but then it will equal yeah. So we'll say yeah, because yeah will be V when this is correct. It is an admin. So yeah. How you do this in the real thing is you have like a variable that represents the player after the player gets added. So you use player added event and you make them player, and then if player.name equals V. So V from the admins table. So if the player's name equals V, then yeah, woohoo. That'd be the first step to your admin commands. So you guys have learned something. Anyways, we print this. It prints out the 3 like we said, and then it did its if statement, and yeah is an admin. Because it went through the whole thing and it figured out that string V equals that one. So yeah, that's the first one leading up to admin commands. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. If you have any comments, you need help with any of your games, feel free to comment in that. I will help you guys out. Message me on ROBLOX, Sunday 1520. Yeah, I'm pretty much always here if you guys need scripting help. So, watch the next tutorial when it comes out. See you guys.